Day 14. Another insanely epic day. We got coffee in the morning at 5 in the morning. We drove out to where the balloons were staging. We got the balloons up in the air. We got our briefing from our pilot and a little hot air in there, and it was liftoff, and man, was it one beautiful morning. A little tiny bit hazy because a sandstorm was coming in, but the scenery was beyond all comprehension. This entire day is going to take your breath away with the scenery we saw from the air. We're going to call this Air Day Namibia because all we did was spend the time in the air, whether it was in a hot air balloon or a helicopter. It was over the top, and the scenery we saw and the things we were exposed to were second to none. You know, people talk about Namibia, and you know that it's a very remote place and a place that very few people in the world will ever see. Well, I fully understand that after being in all these different desert environments. It's a cold desert, they have a hot desert, they have the most beautiful sand dunes you could ever imagine in your entire life, and to walk and touch your feet in the sand is just one of the most special things ever. And then to hot air balloon through this incredible environment, no words could ever express what you feel and see when you're doing this. And we touched down and we got our final picture here, and then we had the chase vehicles come in to pick up all the gear and set up a wonderful breakfast in the desert and a little champagne toast, and man, did we have one good time. And then before long we started heading back to our incredible Ambion Lodge, which is just second to none. It's just over the top crazy good, and a black-backed jackal came right up on the patio to greet us and see us, and he is so beautiful, or she is so beautiful, I'm not sure, but just very, very friendly, but boy, I'm sure gnaw you off. And then we went to the helicopter ride. So about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we jumped in the helicopter. Our pilot, Johan, was amazing, from South Africa, very skilled pilot. He checked everything out, fired that turbine up, and away we went, and Gordon captured this incredible video of us first taking off across the ground, then the fairy circles, look at them all, you can really see them well, thumbs up from Cindy and Gordon, and then out to the most epic sand dunes in the world. These are the highest sand dunes in the world, over 1,000 feet high. You can drive down a road and stop, and you can climb up on them. This is called the Devil's Pitchfork, and this is that desert where very famous where the dead trees are, and people hike into this and then take a photograph there. And then Johan, our pilot, flew at super low altitude, just skimming the ground to capture some of these videos, and it was just so much fun, crazy. And we saw a little bit of greenery here, and this is what the animals feed on, and this is why they don't need much water for as long as a month. And then we got a zebra right there, a desert zebra, very unusual, then up to this canyon, and Johan just went right up this canyon, going, "Are you gonna make this?" And he goes, "I'll just turn around if I don't make it," and boom, right down the valley into the lodge where we were staying. And that was 45 minutes of the most amazing flight I've ever had in my life. And we all agreed, it was just like there's no words could ever describe what we experienced and what we saw on day 14.